Volp is back with another one. Today we're going to be taking a look at my house geckos, and I'll be telling you guys some info about them and how to care for them. Now, there's actually a lot of species of what you could consider tropical house geckos, and it can be hard to distinguish them sometimes. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking specifically about the Mediterranean house geckos, which I have a pair of. Since house geckos occupy the same niche and range and habitats across their range, this care can most likely be applied to other tropical house gecko species. But you always want to make sure you do further research, and no, more YouTube videos does not consider research. As the name implies, Mediterranean house geckos are native to the Mediterranean areas and places like Turkey to parts of Africa. However, like most other house geckos, they are invasive in most tropical regions of the world. They don't cause harm to the areas that they're introduced to, but they compete for food with other similar-sized reptiles and amphibians. Being that house geckos encounter such a wide variety of reptiles and amphibians throughout their introduced and native ranges, cohabitating them in captivity is possible, but you'd always want to do your homework on the topic. A pair of house geckos can stay in a 10-gallon aquarium with a tight-fitting lid their whole lives. It's important that you have a tight-fitting lid that both adults and babies can't get out of, because I found out the hard way when I found a baby house gecko on the wall in my Wisconsin basement. It's recommended that you don't house more than one male in the same enclosure, and males can be identified by their external bulge near the base of their tail, and they also reach a larger size as adults, maxing out at around 4 to 5 inches. You should add sticks, rocks, logs, fake or real plants, etc. to your tank to simulate a natural environment and provide enrichment for your gecko. You want to mist in the tank at least twice a day to give your gecko higher humidity to simulate that tropical environment and give your gecko drinking opportunities. As for heating and lighting, UVB isn't required due to them being strictly nocturnal. However, my geckos bask under the UVB frequently, so it doesn't hurt to offer it, but it doesn't matter if you provide it or not. You want to provide a heating bulb to simulate a natural day and night cycle, as well as provide sufficient heat around 80 to 90 degrees. House geckos will readily take most feeders that we provide in captivity, like your usual crickets and mealworms. You just want to make sure that they're gut loaded, and if you're not providing UVB, to dust them with a calcium supplement. They will also eat their shed skin as a source of recycled nutrients. Handling of your house gecko should be kept to a minimum, seeing as they're so small and you don't want to hurt them or cause them to drop their tail, which they will do if they feel necessary. However, it will grow back. Unlike lizards, geckos are actually capable of creating audible sound, so don't be surprised if you hear a few squeaks or chirps in your tank. If kept correctly, they will readily breed in captivity as well, so don't be surprised if a few babies pop up, which I'll do a video on what to do if that happens in the near future, so stay tuned for that. I personally find house geckos really interesting and more complex than what they're given credit for. If you feel the same, feel free to share the video with someone who might agree, or even if you like the video, feel free to leave a like. Or if you learned something or found the video useful, a like is definitely much appreciated. If you want to see related content, consider subscribing and hitting that notifications bell to know when I upload some more. Thanks for watching. See y'all on the next one.